Welcome back to Szuzu Streams. I'm back once again with Majora's Mask. I'm going to be attempting to finish it today. We'll see how far that goes. Give me one moment here. And let's get the show on the road.
Indeed.
Opening with
I'm
that.
also on mobile. I'm also on mobile, so the sound quality still might not be good. I just switched to my other headset.
At least you sound better. Also, what do you mean by you just blow up in the game, Tails? Oh.
Okay. Oh, hopefully that presses the button down. I realize I'm standing on that kind of awkward.
You have to redo that. That was not the first. That first switch you pressed was not the right switch you should have pressed.
It should just snap into place regardless, because the button's pressed down.
It's not gonna move.
What are you talking about?
Hey, look at that, it moved.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said you have to redo that. I was
Too bad you
just gonna
can't
let you
jump
see for
onto that
yourself.
top thing.
Why does it... What? It literally makes no sense. Is the Zoro one I'm supposed to push first, at least?
Hold on. That you have to get the one that reaches out the farthest first. Then you do the one in the middle, the one that comes to the middle. And the last one will be just one that just pushes itself forward.
That's stupid, since all the rest of them didn't function like that.
So, that's the right one, right? Yeah, that's the first one. You got that one. Now you can cross. There's also a ferry behind you, by the way.
I don't think I need the ferry for now.
And magic power.
I don't think I
And I
need
think
magic power for
arrows.
now.
I think arrows there too. A bunch of different items are here.
Okay, why would you throw the thing at the wall if you're gonna possibly cause the fairy to be too high for you to grab?
I don't even know what the fairy. I don't need it right now.
Welcome to the Stone Tower Dungeon.
Temple.
Well, the outside part was also the temple. That's why I say dungeon specifically. There's the Stone Tower climbing, and then there's the Stone Tower dungeon, which combines into the Stone Tower temple. So you're supposed to head that way into the door.
Okay.
Because the right side just blocks your way, and you need light arrows for that. There's a bunch of switches you can hear. Well, there's a whole bunch of switches you can push down using the LG of emptiness and other items. My bad, the wooden crates, small ones.
You forgot to put the shield up, didn't you?
You need to have all four pressed. The big one requiring the Goron.
Where's the small one?
The big one requires the Goron. Every
Yeah.
other switch can be pressed normally.
Oh, okay.
Even the upside down one?
The upside down one doesn't count. It opens a different door. I remember the first time the game rooms reacted to this song, and then they got immediately annoyed with it. DecuMess doesn't work.
You said I have to push down
Not
4
heavy
buttons.
enough.
That's why I said wooden crates. I said well, I didn't really say combination, but you need to use the LG of emptiness and the things that also weigh down the buttons. It's a combination. That's the third one. And then you just pick up a crate and then just shield when you're standing on the button. Roll into one of those big crates. There we go. That's your way out on the last switch. That's just
Anything-
if you destroyed the first one.
Okay. Is there any fairies I can get at the moment?
You can always use the Great Fairy's mask, but if I recall, there's no Great Fairy um I can't head fairy fragments, I guess. Stray fairies. Yeah, I don't think there's any stray fairies in this room.
Imagine if
But there's
imagine if creating the little
on
like
the floor below you.
totems.
Below me? This thing?
Yeah. Yes. But make sure you're off of that.
Did I blow up this other
Go
thing?
into the room on. That's not gonna do anything. Go into that staircase. There should be two stray fairies, one of which you could get right now, and one that's upside down. This should be either the compass or the dungeon map.
So how do I
I'd
get
never.
the ferry then?
You can use a hook shot on a chest once you activate some sort of switch to make it appear. There are 2 Armoses in this room.
So what switch are you talking about?
Check the level. If not the switch, then destroy the 2 Armos.
What the hell? That is not what I pushed. That is not what I pushed.
Ugh. 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 Maybe there's 4. Yep, there's 4. Oh. Oh, that is a burned stray fairy. How are they not getting cooked alive?
Is there a ferry?
Is there magical?
Oh wait, no,
That's
what?
not even a ferry, that was a key.
Well, the key should be
Oh
melted.
wait, I did. Wait, I did say hookshot. Check to see if there's a chest on your up left. In that balcony.
Not that I can see.
Interesting.
Are you gaslighting
But there
me
is
right
a,
now?
there is a stray fairy in this room though. I just for some reason I don't remember how to get it.
That's very helpful.
You might as well just keep going through the dungeon.
Well, my goal is to get all the fairies. Not just beat the dungeon. So one way or another, we're gonna need to know how that room works.
Maybe when it's flipped
Yeah.
over.
Right, is
That's
this
a
in here?
possibility.
No.
You could use the Zora Mess to get on the ledge on the other side.
Are you fucking kidding me? Can I just climb this? No.
Yeah, it's too high.
Not gonna lie, I don't think they ruined the swimming with 3DS. Motherfucker! Why? Yeah, I remember having a significantly easier time doing this in the 3DS version. What the fuck?!
That's because they nerfed this dungeon tremendously in the 3DS version. And some people find it to be too easy.
I can't do this! What the fuck?! This jump is miserable!
Depth
Wait,
perception.
try going in the alcove instead. In the little
What
tunnel
alcove? There is no
behind
alcove!
you. In the underwater.
There's no doors there! What do you want me to
Do you
do
see
there?
it?
Stare at the upside down doors?
I'm talking about that entrance there.
Ooh,
No, not
upside
there.
down door! And an upside down
Not there.
door!
Not there either. I'm not talking about a door. A tunnel.
It's talking about there in the water, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The one underwater. The one that's not a door, but it's a tunnel going to the next room.
Are you sure
It's in
this
the
is
left
how you're
corner.
supposed to even do that?
Right. It's to
Yeah,
your
that-
right. Right there.
Right there. Okay, let's see. There should be another switch in this room.
Excuse me? How?
You could use that to get rid of that block, which creates a shortcut, but also reveals another item. I think that should be the compass.
So weird. How did... That was so weird how that happened. Also, there's a bomb here.
Hop in the water again.
What the?
It can run across water?
Wow, real bomb chews are real nice. There's another switch.
I never knew bomb shoes could run over water.
Real bomb chews can, fake ones can't. That's a straight fairy. Alright. Oh no. That chest that was in the other room, that definitely was a key. It had the gold pattern on it.
So you should be able to walk across to get to it, right?
That should take you back to the entrance. Alright, I'm thinking
He doesn't have to do that switch puzzle again, does he?
he has to, if he goes through that direction.
Then let's not go that direction.
Trying to figure out where an easy chest can be got.
Why? If this... Are you positive that me having to do this bullshit trick is mandatory?
There's another method, then perhaps we could look into that. But I've usually made multiple jumps up there. Mine, needless to say, took a few tries.
Mm-hmm. No wonder it doesn't... It takes you the entire time to do this. If you're trying to
I
do
think
this
you have
bullshit
to,
every
like,
single time.
You have to get the right angle on it. That's where the problem is. Ow.
I find that
Bullshit, that's what it
ludicrous.
is.
I would sooner call it ludicrous.
Are you sure that this is that you're 100% positive this is how you have to do it?
Okay, just
Does it
open up
not
your
let
map.
you adjust your Does it not let you adjust your angle to go up even higher?
No.
Because it feels like it forces
This
you
is
into
me
that angle.
all the way down. That is all the way down.
What
Which
the heck
it's
was
got...
that launch? What the heck was that launch back?
That is me going
Can
down
you
and
open up
trying to
your
go
map?
back up again with the full down thumbstick. That is as high as I get.
Open up your map, please. Okay, let's see. Chest there. Another chest there. I think you might have to go back into that room.
The one with the
The room he
upside
was
down
just
chest
in?
that I can't get to.
The room with the switches.
The one with the upside down chest I can't get to.
That's a key.
There's gotta be some
I-
other way to do this, because that is bullshit.
There's no other way to get up here for some reason.
Wasn't that a door literally just right back there?
And then that door that you saw that was locked is supposed to be the next door you go through. If I recall, that room requires the mirror shield and a lot of patience. You use the Gorn to get rid of that, except for the last one. So the enemies don't reach you.
Why don't I just...
They might infinitely spawn.
That's what I'm trying to remember. Because I think they infinitely spawn, and I kept the last one on the floor there so they don't reach. Because you do that with the suns, but then you also need to do that with the mirrors to be able to get the giant block with the sun on it.
I think
That's a
some of them
stray
just
fairy.
summon traps.
You need to do this with multiple mirrors. Because the door right ahead of you leads to the next part, and it leads to the light arrows.
What the? Okay.
Maybe you have to hit that other one first since it's closer? And then it drops down another light source or something?
No, it fills up over time. And it'll stay lit for that amount of time.
Use the stone.
Isaac's saying to use the stone mask.
That's actually really smart. Enemies don't bother you. You're invisible to them.
Well, not any enemy. Like, there are certain undead ones that'll still see you. The fact that you have to do this one twice.
I mean, you have to see them with the lens of truth, so obviously they probably see you even if you're
What?
invisible.
The undead enemies? No, you don't need the lens of truth.
We're talking like Gibdos
mean
and
the-
Salvos.
And the undead fish.
I don't know what they dislike stones for, but I guess like dead enemies just don't like stones for whatever reason. That's also a stray fairy. That should be all the stray fairies in this room.
What the heck were those?
I forgot their name. There's a switch you need to hit in the lava, and it's timed to get that chest.
Do we hit it on this side or somewhere else? Oh.
Yeah, that unlocks the I believe the treasure chest below, or whatever is on the other side. And yeah, it's a switch, and then you have to press it before the fire comes back up.
was so much crap
Well, that's
to
tight.
ping pong into.
Too bad you can't use the ledge.
And if I recall, that chest in the fire has golden stripes
Fuck!
on it,
That
which means
wasn't
that
so
is
much stuff to
definitely a
ping
key.
pong into. Can I go around the other side?
No, you make it with the Gorn mask.
No,
Oh
I meant,
wow,
how do
they
I
added
make it
that
up
penguin
here?
game. And they added Fatal Fury, too. I didn't know that
damn
was
it.
on the Super Nintendo. And Ninja Boy.
Because that chest up there is a key, Isaac. If there's golden stripes on that chest, he's gonna need that key. Any non-golden striped chests will be stray fairies.
Damn it! God fucking! I was lined up for that. But this stupid thumbstick. Oh my god. Oh my god. How is this possible? It feels too tight, and the fact that I bounce off of everything is annoying.
Did you use the ledge?
No, I bounce off the ledge, see?
Ah.
I mean, I could jump up here, but I think that wastes too much time. Motherfucker, I can't see!
Yeah, it zooms in the camera on you.
Oh my god! How do you make this?
It's possible.
Are you positive? I'm starting to
Definitely
doubt
positive on
quite a
this
lot
one.
of things you're saying right now.
Well, how else are you gonna make it over there?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Perfectly. That's the only way you can make it is perfectly.
That one I for sure was positive on that one.
Random question. Which
Mhm.
of the characters is the fastest climber and the slowest? Or do they all climb the same speed?
I think they all climb basically the same
About the
speed.
same speed. Stray fairy? Yeah. Dead.
That wasn't the
Wait,
smartest
check
move in the
what-
world. But
Check on your left.
Why? I still have 3.
No, I'm talking about the chest. But never mind.
I've collected it. It's not there anymore.
The other one that was engulfed in flames.
Oh my god. Could I rotate, please? What is happening?
you're going backwards.
It's not on fire.
Okay. And it's not golden either. Oof. That means it must be another stray fairy.
What happened there, Isaac? It's called shenanigans.
What the hell? I'm just holding left. What is happening? All I'm doing is holding left to go around that corner.
It's steering you right into the wall.
It's not letting me turn as sharp for some reason. Oh my god.
Yeah, it resets if you actually
God,
reach
you
it.
motherfucker!
Oh.
That was mean! I got saved, and then that asshole had to shove me out of the sky.
You can break. There's no time limit for these flowers. They
Yeah, there
only
is.
no, there is not. If you just stand in place, they're not going to disappear. They only stop once you reach a certain distance.
Then how... Why does this dungeon make no sense?
It's up there as one of the hardest dungeons in Zelda history. So I can't blame you for, you know.
I'll be completely honest. I think that the reason for why that is because of the
Can
fact
I
that this
turn...
game,
Are you sure braking is
it's
helping? I'm
Nintendo
not turning
64.
around.
That's what Isaac's saying.
Well, I'm not gonna make it again.
You are.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
This is bullshit.
And there's a stray fairy. Also, the
Who
bombshells go after
okayed
you.
anything in this dungeon?
Hey, it's one of my favorite dungeons, man. And prepare for mini boss. Mini boss number 1.
I have no opinion other than I've never played either of the. I've never played either of the 64 titles.
Hey, look, it's the Gyro Master.
I'm sorry. What?
It's actually called Gyro Master, but
Shall take my bow.
Garo?
Wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside of the temple, shall rearrange things, and which is earth is born in the heavens, and the moon is born on the earth.
He just blew himself up. He pulled out the bomb, just blew himself up.
that's the law of the Gyro.
To die without leaving a corpse.
You've now gotten the last elemental item in the game. The electric arrows. Just kidding. Light arrows. To be frank, if you shoot these against any non-evil person, it just produces a mass amount of electricity.
Is there fairies in this room, and how do I get to them?
Yes, and I actually forgot.
Thanks.
I think one of them is upside down, though. That I do remember. Are you talking about the fact that these Garrows don't leave a corpse? Or just the Gyro Master joke? No, their name is actually spelled
Harry.
Garo.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's in the wall. It's
And
in
they
the wall.
sound, and it's pronounced Garo. Or Garo.
How do I get back out?
That's how it's pronounced. There's a hookshot spot above you. Like really, really above you. Closer to where you were.
Probably have to be standing on that button. Oh, never mind.
You have to be looking like straight up at the heavens for that. How many stray fairies do you have? 5?
3.
3? That felt like more than 3.
4. My bad.
Hmm. I rock. Ugh. 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 Yeah, I rock. Their name are I rocks.
Stray Fairy?
Yeah, Stray Fairy. Fifth one. I think there might be another one in this room though. That's Sun Switch, and I believe a treasure chest spawns upside down.
Hit it with the light arrows.
Yeah. That is an upside down Stray Fairy.
So now I need to leave the
Oh
temple
boy.
and shoot the red emblem.
Isaac says this dungeon is based on Babel. Is it the is it called the Tower of Babel or some other Babel thing?
Tower of Babel. It's
Ah.
from the Bible.
Wait, do I come out here to shoot the stone?
You have to move
The
the
stone-
sensor switch to actually hit the gem.
The gem's underneath the stone. Right
That's
there.
annoying.
It's underneath for the middle stone is blocking it. That's a problem.
Yeah, there's 2 stones that are blocking it.
No, it's only behind the middle stone. You have to move the middle one.
Don't I have to move them all to be able to
So
shoot
why it
it
looked like
though?
there was 2?
You can stand on one of the other
No.
ones in order to shoot it. Once you move the middle one.
Which you already did.
Flip. A little fun fact, if you actually use the Song of Soaring while the temple's upside down, and come back at the entrance of this tower, the temple automatically swaps to upside down from the entrance of the right side of the temple. If you
And
didn't hit
now
the
the
switch
music
already.
is... The music's inverted, isn't it?
Yes and no. Some of the music's beats are backwards, but the main theme still plays. There's a switch on that side, which you have to go through several rooms to get to. That is a required, well, not that one, but you can hit that.
What the hell? What?
That should spawn an upside, yep.
Okay.
And then there's another switch that you can hit to get another chest to appear. But you have to go
Tails,
through
do
several
you
rooms to
want
get
the
to it.
actual answers to that, or do you just want to get an abridged version?
The only way you could go was right, so... Light arrows again.
Okay. The Tower of Babel is from the Bible. And it is
Yeah.
basically, to put it in the simplest terms possible, basically the people unite to build a tower to try and reach,
The heavens.
God.
Is there a ferry
The heavens,
here I
God.
can get to right now?
But This was not
No, but
something
you
that
can activate the chest to
God
get
was
to it.
very pleased with them about. So, this is where the birthplace of different languages occurred. He scrambled their languages so that they could not communicate with each other. And then they spread throughout the earth. That's the short version.
Fairy Tail did that? What saga?
I wouldn't know
For some reason,
because
I don't even
I
remember.
never watched Fairy Tale.
For some reason, I don't
Isaac,
remember that.
it had nothing to do with the challenge. It had nothing to do with the challenge. It was more so that the best way I can really explain it is that, if I remember
It's a
correctly,
miracle you didn't
the
get
exact
hit.
words was that if they were able to do
I
this,
don't have a key for
united,
that.
they could do anything. Problem was that what they were doing wasn't something that they should.
Is there a chest on that side?
I believe so, but I think you have to hit a stun switch underneath that platform. What?
But if you want to actually read the whole thing, Isaac, you can just read it in Genesis.
Oh yeah, that is in
My
Genesis.
abridged version isn't exactly the best.
Genesis.
Ah.
Oh wait, that's just fire arrows. Never mind.
Exactly, that's why I said if you want
Right
to
side up.
reread it, because my explanation might be a little loose, and I don't want to give you any wrong information.
That's bullshit.
Can you just use the Deku to get up there? Never
You have
mind,
a
you have it. Yeah, he has
Nails,
a
you have
lock
a
on
bad
it.
history with books.
So what? I do too.
Wait, I don't have a key still.
We are getting stray fairies, that's the thing.
How does that one work?
What? Yeah, it's wind. You could just pull out flowers from nowhere. Upside down switch. Just kidding. That's the key.
So what happens if I keep going the way I'm currently going?
You'll just be faced with a hand and a bottomless pit.
So it's not the path to another fairy.
Probably
So
not.
basically what you're telling
There
me, Nails,
is
is that
rupees.
you can't really read books without falling asleep because you have a short attention span? No offense if you do.
Yeah, you also have a short attention span when it comes to books. Oh, there's a huge doozy of a bunch of traps and switches. Well, just one switch in. Eh. Oh.
Is there a fairy in this
Oh,
room?
this. No.
Okay, so I'm supposed to stand here or over there and then shoot that again.
Stand. Wait.
Well, if you stand over there, it looks like there's a door. If you stand where you are, it looks like you're on a platform.
I
But where
think
does
you
that
could stand
platform
here and
take
shoot
you?
it. Probably BS. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
it
no,
looks like
just
there's
puts
nothing
you on the
there.
ledge. We'll just put you on that
Yeah.
ledge there. Never mind.
Yeah, which is
This
kind of
room
useless.
takes a while. There's a block you need to get over to this slot on the right. I said right. Left. I meant to say left. What's wrong with me? And you're supposed to, yeah, hit that as you pull the block several times. The choo-choos in this room are only there to provide you with more arrows and magic.
Do I push it all the way over, or do I want it in the middle?
You want it on the right side, because there's a thing on the right side.
Yes, so do I want to push
Yeah,
it
there's
here and
a
then flip
button.
it, or do I want to
Yes,
go all the
here,
way?
here, here. And then you flip it again.
Well, that was a very...
Now it's on the left. Uh,
Careful not to push it into the hole.
Well, I need it in the hole.
yeah, he needs it in the hole because that acts
I
as a
meant the
switch.
gap.
I need it
I
in
meant
that
the gap.
Oh.
Of course, it can
Don't.
move up there.
Be standing on it when you shoot that.
Wait. Wait, don't. Yeah, because it's gonna squish you and reset the room.
you. I saw you standing on it about to shoot. Like, do not do that.
Don't stand on there, please. Because it'll reset the entire room.
It's gonna crush the arrows, isn't it? Oh, what the? How the arrows? What? The arrows
Items
were
are
on top of the
magic in
block.
this
How'd
game.
that happen?
Wait, am I pushing that the wrong way? I'm pushing it the wrong way.
Yep.
How the heck the arrows ended up over there when it was on top of the block?
This room messes with your perception pretty much. Like it did a few times with me just seconds
No,
ago.
the arrows literally just said, I don't listen to gravity. I am gravity.
Again, perception. It messes with your perception.
Who made these Majora's blocks?
Prepare to fight a
Probably
Wizrobe, by the way.
ancients that made them.
You need to stand on. Yep. Prepare for a Wizrobe fight. This one's the fire one.
So what counts as falling into a pit? Oh, you're talking about getting crushed by a block. Yes, Tails, it does.
Also, this was the Armos room from earlier, but
Now you're on the ceiling.
yep.
Oh wait. Why wouldn't you use a light arrow on them? Wouldn't that do more damage?
Yeah, but light arrows consume twice as much magic than fire and ice arrows.
Oh right, and you still have another 2 hours to go before you can get the shot to Ramani. Then you can spam light arrows to death.
Pretty much.
I was about to say, what did that do for
What
me?
the hell is
There's
falling?
the Stray Fairy.
What the heck is
Magma?
falling out of the air?
The
Oh,
magma from the room from earlier.
Also, where was this? How am I supposed to get to that?
I
you
did
mean
say
that
hook
light
shot.
spot?
That thing.
I did say hook shot from earlier.
Yeah, but you also didn't provide me a where.
For some reason, I thought it wasn't there.
And then
Or
proceeded to
visible.
give me like 3 other ways I could potentially get a fairy in there. Ow.
There's no fairy in here.
No.
Could you come back so I can shoot you?
Ghost.
Ow!
How come the deck units only work on the Poe sisters? That's so BS. On your right, you're gonna see the room where you're supposed to go to.
Well, then what's straight ahead?
The next part of the room. The next part of the dungeon. There's a switch you need to hit in order to get a treasure chest, I believe.
This is where the other switches were.
So what do I have to do? Do I have to hold this one
That
down?
took the...
There's nothing else in this room, right?
No. Then on the second right, you should be able to see a door.
That way? Or that way?
Look to your right a little bit more.
Oh.
Yeah, there. Before you jump over there, use your light arrows on that thing. Because it only gets defeated when it crushes its head upside down. You didn't hit the glowing thing.
Oh my god.
It only lasts for a few seconds before it flips right side up. That switch should allow you to gain access to the boss through a treasure chest with a hook shot. But you still need the boss key. That's a required chest to actually make it to the boss.
But I also need to open it for the stray fairy.
You should be coming close to the last mini boss soon.
Should I go left or straight here first?
You have to go left because the flower's not going to take you all the way. You place another flower here so you can make it all the way. That guy is causing a ruckus up there. What is happening?
Well, let's see. How many do I have? 9.
Hey, look, blue bubbles. Don't get cursed. Also, wait, shoot them with a light arrow real quick. Just curious. Purple rupee, let's go! Oh boy! Yeah!
How much does Chateau Romani cost again?
200.
Okay, so...
I was sure that you get purple rupees from hitting them with light arrows.
I have to fight this guy. I don't remember how to fully.
He requires light arrows,
Well,
and you have to hit his you have to hit his thing with the sword once the bats flee. Shield.
What the heck is this thing supposed to be?
Shield. It's supposed to be a reincarnation of death. If you use Tattle, you're gonna be able to see what his name is, but he's dead. I think his name is Gomez. Let me look that up.
I know you only fight him once.
You do indeed only fight him once. He gives you the boss key.
Okay, so I could
I
technically
just
go to
was
the
wondering
boss
if it
now?
had anything. I was just wondering
Yeah,
if it
but
had anything, any connection to
I mean, yeah,
the
I'm going to get the
to
rest
the
of the
dead
fairies, but I
spirit
can
that you.
technically just go to the boss now.
you can still get to the Stray Fairies because after you defeat the boss, the game places you like right next to the fairies place.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for the stray fairies first, but like, is there any more I can get on this side, or is all the stray fairies going to be on the flip other side?
The last room before the boss should have one more upside down chest. Well, it should be right set up now.
What?
Remember the room you left after facing the
Yeah, but I need a
Gyro
lot more
Master?
fairies. That's why I'm asking if there's any more on this side before I even try to flip it again.
I'm thinking of that room, so there might be one in that room. Don't you want more rupees?
I guess I could get them first.
Yes. Another 100 rupees. Yeah, that mini boss's name was Gomez,
Okay, well.
but apparently it's spelled Gomess.
So, how come you haven't beaten this entire temple in a single cycle?
It was between twin mode and the fact that I can remember crap.
Because we're already there. And it's only day 1.
Well, we could do that thing I mentioned about.
What, the dog race?
No, not that thing. The other thing.
What other thing?
The true end.
What?
What are
You
you
know,
talking about?
cleanse the, cleanse the water,
Oh.
melt the snow.
He wants me to go rematch all of the bosses.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
big ask.
I mean, you
We're
have
looking
the
at the.
guild
We
sword.
were
You're about
looking
to
at.
get the Great Fairy Sword.
Yeah, I'll have the Great Fairy Sword, but I can't really use it
And you
against
have,
bosses
and
very
you're gonna
well.
have infinite magic and light arrows.
I don't
Well,
know if
Gyro,
that's
you
really
gotta
gonna
keep in
change
mind
much.
that Gyro, you gotta keep in mind that two of the bosses do not require the sword to be beaten. In fact, they
Yeah.
require arrows and the Zora Mask. So the Great Fairy Sword is useless against the last two.
I mean, technically speaking, you don't have to do the.
The light arrows are
You don't
useless
have to do the
against
one for the
Goat
Great Bay
anyways.
Temple.
Unless if you cheese him, but I can't
The
cheese
one,
him.
the one for the Great Bay Temple doesn't really do anything.
You're talking about
Like
Gjord?
for, yeah, the one for the Great Bay Temple doesn't really do anything,
I
as
didn't
we
mean to.
found, as we more or less witnessed.
Shit.
I mean,
Ooh, the
just cleansing the
money.
poison, returning the princess, and again melting the snow in the ice cap in the ice, melting the snow and ice.
It's still
And
kind of a
depleting the
big
murky
ask, because
water.
I still haven't even technically gotten all the fairies yet.
Let alone the Giant's Mask.
That's literally on the path to the boss.
And the final room, which I believe has another stray fairy. That is, it right side up since the temple's upside down.
By the way,
You're
where
not making
else
sense.
outside of the stone tower temple, where else can you use the giant's mask? I'm just
No.
curious.
Nowhere else. Just in the boss room.
Wow,
In the
that is
randomizer,
literally a one and done.
they allow you to equip the Fierce Deities mask and the Giant's mask. Oh boy, the Giant's mask breaks the freaking game
Okay,
when you
quick
have the
question.
randomizer.
Why couldn't you just use the light arrows to hit this thing
I'm
and
trying to get
then
to
Because he
the
flip
wants
the
to get
temple like
temple? Won't that?
this.
he wants to get the treasure chest that spawned upside down when the temple was upside down.
Ah,
There's more fairies afoot.
more fairies afoot. Excuse me.
I'm gonna hold on to the Chateau Romani until I either A, run out of magic, or B, get low on health. Because it does
It's
heal
like
me,
blue
so
potion.
it feels weird to just use it now when I don't really need it. You know?
It's basically blue potion, but on steroids.
So I really don't feel like I need to use it yet.
The Legend of Zelda Groundhog's Day.
Have you not
What is
seen the
that
movie
supposed to mean?
Groundhog's Day? It's a
Wait, who
guy.
is this?
Okay, that's Starbun. Anyways, you have to.
Hi, Starman.
Groundhog's Day's whole thing is that you have to live. Well, not you. The guy lives the exact same day over and over and over and over again, and when he dies, he just wakes up back in bed as if nothing happened.
I mean, he
Interesting.
essentially can't die.
Ow,
Uh,
asshole. I haven't watched the movie in a very, very long time, but I do know what the reference is. But there's another
don't forget
chest.
the
I've
chest
never
below you.
watched it
Oh,
ever.
alright.
I've never watched it ever.
Oh my god. The Z targeting
Well,
is
now
fucked.
you're
I
down
know
here.
what exactly it is.
Let's go get it.
Isn't it weird how I know what stuff is without having ever watched it?
Okay, so how many do we have? 11 of 15. I need
11.
4 more. Don't
I
knock
think if
me
you hit.
down.
Uh-oh. You missed.
Okay, where am I going?
What's that B1? Ew. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, no.
There's a couple doors I haven't opened.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, those are 5 chests
Go
and
right.
4
Get
more
the one
fairies.
on the right first. Get the one on the right first.
So I'm going to the right now?
The right door, yes. There should be a chest right near you. Underwater. These bomb shoes are annoying.
Right near me under the water.
Oh wait.
Wait a second.
Don't tell me it's
Did I had to hit that? While it was flipped?
that's BS.
Oh, I guess I might as well continue onwards. Get the ones I can get
There's
right
no
now and then flip it again.
dude, I don't think there's any more
Lava room, wherever that is.
um uh,
I need to go back to that room. Oh God, this
And
room.
I just hopefully avoid that one room.
Why is this so difficult? Why couldn't there have at least been a shortcut for this room? Like, couldn't they have at least put, like, a button on the other side or something? Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. What?
Oh, so
Are you
okay.
kidding me? That's not fair! Don't touch me. What? That's the sharpest I've ever turned on that corner.
I gotta ask, did you beat the original before?
I don't know. Probably ages ago, but it's been a very, very long time if I have. I know the most recent version I played was the 3DS version, but even that one was several years ago now.
Gotta go bomb. Gotta go bomb. So, if you hold it up a minute, that room technically is the boss room, like the main boss's room. But that's what I just asked, Tails.
Yeah, you're just asking the same question. Where's the lava room again?
To your right, the algae emptiness room.
So I have to go back through that room? Wait, no I don't. I can just swim under.
I, th- mm, I think I'd rather deal with the algae emptiness room myself.
Just
Because
because you
I
want to hear...
I
It's just because you want to parrot me playing the song.
kind of. I like playing the algae emptiness more than trying to make that jump in that one water room. Fingers.
Yeah, I only mentioned the 3DS version in response because Soul already asked the question, so I didn't bear to... didn't...
The box
You're
broke.
an asshole!
Just
I didn't feel like I needed to repeat myself. I didn't feel the need to repeat Soul. And I started it by saying that if I have, it's been a very long time.
Uh-oh. That conversation literally started with me saying, has he played this version before? So yeah.
Quite a bit of my memories with this is with watching my brother play it, though.
Oh, okay, that explains it. You could just fall through the hole.
Okay, now where's the that spot?
Behind you.
Behind me.
Not in the lava though. To your left. Hook
Right
shot.
there.
Why didn't I remember this?
Okay, so all the rest of them are on the upside down part? Is that what you're getting at? Other than that one that I needed to get the light arrows for?
There should be one that's upside down and another that's upside down.
So 2 upside down and 1 right side up.
The last one. Open your map once you get to the entrance.
I wish the map would change, like the compass would change and tell me which chests I could actually get right now.
They just show you every single chest in the dungeon, sadly.
Yeah, I know. It would be cooler and make even more sense if it just showed you which ones were on your current version of the dungeon.
Oh wait, I remember where one of them is. One of them is still right side up. You have to go back to that water room.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I mentioned. I said are the other
No,
two.
no, no, no. You didn't have to leave the temple though.
How am I
The last
supposed
one
to
is still
shoot the
right side
sun?
up. Light arrows?
Through the water?
No, not that room. I'm talking about the other water room, the one with the eye rock in it.
Hmm.
That one is still right side up. You have to go underwater for this one and then go through the tunnel. Oh goodness, you have to do that jump again. Not,
Oh, right, because that path, that
not,
ledge he was
not.
supposed to
It's
be
a
on.
tunnel, not a door.
Trying to find the tunnel.
It's a little bit
Wait,
higher
you're
up.
still upside down though.
He's
I'm
right
right
side
side
up.
up.
He's made it. Oh goodness, this
Right there.
making sick. So one of these 2 blocks behind him should have
We have to do this
the
jump
spray
twice,
fairy.
I think. God, this is miserable.
What happens if you let the hand grab you?
What hand? That wasn't a hand.
The purple, the blue hand there. That's BS.
That's how you get up there?
That is
That's
complete
legit how
BS.
you get up there?
I'm so mad about that.
Wait, now how do I get to the...
Also, there's a
That one I think
Lumos
you have
there.
to...
There's a switch there too.
Unless...
You could throw a bomb over.
one of these ones?
Yeah.
Wow. That was a good throw.
Yep, that's the chest. Oh boy. Time to go back to the elegy of emptiness room.
Can't you just... You know, can't you just make that jump?
Elegy, elegy, elegy.
God damn it.
Well, they aren't gonna hold your hand on this one. They want you to make that extremely tight jump.
I mean,
Go
it
all the
is
way
possible,
around.
but it's very precise. All the way through the elegy of emptiness room.
You emphasize that so much.
That's the only
We
other
get it. You
way.
love the song.
I also love this song. Ouch.
I saw that coming.
I couldn't Let's see how close I was getting to the wall.
I guess you start your descent by about the time
Dang it.
made it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
stuck on the. That was funny.
Ow.
You walked into a bomb.
Warp to the entrance real quick.
How many are you missing?
He's missing 2.
One of them I needed to shoot a sun on the inverted side that we apparently missed in the water room.
I want you to check a certain room before we leave.
Okay.
Go straight. Is there a switch that could open that door over there?
Not that I'm aware.
Like an eye switch?
That I'm aware of.
No. Okay. You could go ahead and flip the temple. I was hoping you can be able to go through that door. But they have it locked on purpose. The right one. Quit your shenanigans, Starbun. We don't need any of that.
Yeah, he's cute.
I know who that's for and it bothers me.
What?
What do you mean? The patty pat pat?
No. Bad Starbun.
I almost didn't make that. Anyways, you're gonna have to lead me to the water room, so...
You know, the one thing I
There we
do
go.
like about this game, and I wish returned, but they never bring it back in any game whatsoever.
You're heading in the right direction right away.
The momentum roll. You get a farther distance from your jump.
Is the sun upside down? Because if the sun's upside down, then the chest is going to spawn upside down.
The sun was upside down. Is this the water room? That the
This
sun
is
was
one
in?
of the water rooms, yes.
I think it was a different water room.
One. No, there were 2. It was this one, and then there was the one with the eye rock in it.
Yes, I think it's the other water room, not this one.
The one with the eye rock in it.
But
Because
it
this
could
one
be
has the
wrong.
sun in it.
Oh, it does. It's over there.
There it is. It's upside down. Oh.
Sadly for this game, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to flip it again. Anyway, where's the last one?
The last one is in the room right before the boss.
There's
So I'm
2
just gonna have to
chests.
leave?
Wait, there's 3 chests. There's 3 chests left.
So I have to leave and flip the temple again, and then flip it again? After I grab the ferry? Is that what you're
I want you to check that room before you flip it. The one that's in front. Because you're able to access that area now. I want to see if that chest is upside down or right side up. Take out your hook shot. Petals looking at it. This should be the last key.
Not the
Bye, key.
boss room. Yeah,
No,
you have to
the
defeat
next.
this.
I believe this is the one that gives you... Stop.
Fingers. Fingers.
I believe this one's the one that, gives you the stone mask in this room.
Why is there a
Wait, what?
grabby hand
No.
over there with...
Not stone mask, the, giant's mask.
This one, yeah, you'd be right. This one gives you the giant's mask in the original version.
Yes, in the remake version, it changed.
You have to defeat the
Yeah.
blue monster in order to actually get it before you face the red one.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and grab this fairy, then go back out again?
Well, I want to see if it's upside down or right side up first. Hit the switch. And the music suddenly stopped. It's upside down.
Oh, so I need to flip
The
it
camera-
anyways.
Yeah, the camera told me that. Why?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to flip this thing back over to get those two, and then leave, and then go back again. My god. I'm still a little baffled how you haven't done this in a single cycle.
Probably because I forget a lot.
But you're the one guiding
No, I
me
said
through
it.
this right
No,
now.
no.
What?
I'm talking about, and I don't mean a single cycle. I mean a single day,
Oh.
like a full-on day.
Well, we've almost made it there. I mean, I guess but it's still gonna take too much time. But if I hadn't been worried about fairies, I probably could have finished it by now.
No, I was talking like with stray fairies and everything, like 100% clear.
Oh my god. Really?
I think that was your last light arrow,
Yep.
because you have regular arrows now.
Nope. I apparently still have a very, very small sliver.
Yeah, but that's not enough to use a light arrow.
Probably not. But he's gonna try anyways.
Well, now he has enough. I think light arrows take 4 magic points of magic power.
Oh yeah, Starp. I just sent you something in DMs.
What the? I slipped off?
Slide to the left. So in the 3DS version, when I first encountered it, Twin Mold, I expected this fight going like I did in the original, but I had a problem with it.
They changed.
So the problem with, well, yes, obviously, but the first indication of one thing I did not like was that the red worm was hard carrying the blue worm while you didn't have the giant's mask. Which means you had to attack the blue worm while trying to avoid the red worm's attacks. And the red worm was incredibly fast when you were small.
I just didn't like that it became a fisticuff fight when you got to the second half of it.
Yeah, the first part was my hint that they drastically changed the fight.
I wouldn't have
And then when you
minded
took up
if the first half, they kept the second half the same as the original.
the second half took me almost the entire other half of the cycle to beat. Because I felt like I was doing something wrong. And I was in the middle of the night of the final hours while doing that fight, and I was contemplating if I had to use the Song of Time.
So where's the
I was on the
best?
You run
second
out of
day.
time?
I almost ran out of time. I had 3 hours left in the cycle by the time I beat it. It's under the water.
Okay, where am... What the hell? Where am I going to get to that other room now?
Oh boy. I don't like where this is gonna be at.
So where are we going?
You gotta go
Remember
back to
the
the first room, I think.
remember the remember the lava room with the Deku flower?
Yeah.
Unless if there's a switch in the entrance area, I
That's what I
think
can
that's your
see.
only other. Yeah.
Joy.
Man, I wish Ferrari's wind was in this game.
Well, the goddesses 3 don't rule this domain.
Sad.
The only one that seems to have any power here is the goddess of time.
That's just because he's watching over you.
Well, we already established that Link was dead. Oh, oh, that was
That
so
was too
close.
close.
Well, it was established that Link was already dead the moment he fell down that pit
What
to
the
Termina.
hell?
That
Yeah, that
is
thing.
not confirmed.
And actually, that's not true.
That is literally.
The easiest way to disprove that is the hero's shade, who says that they're a direct descendant, which means this Link had to grow up and bear children, so he didn't die here.
Or the hero's shade is him.
Then where would the descendant part come from? Their direct bloodline. He
Is
still
that
would
the
have to
English
bear
translation or is
children.
that the Japanese translation?
Hmm.
Because apparently the Japanese translation did something different.
The chest should be below you.
Are you kidding me? Link, stop being fancy. Now is not the time.
He's dancing. Da-da-da-da.
So we're gonna be beating the boss literally at the
On the
start of the
second
second
day,
day.
Well, we're
pretty
gonna
much.
be going into that boss room at the start of the second day. Another detail about the hero's shade is that he has the Master Sword scabbard, which means he would have had to go back and pull the Master Sword again at some point, which this Link doesn't do. At least for what we're aware of.
Again, that could have just been an Easter egg type of situation, but we don't honestly know, do we?
And stupid lore and its complications.
Unfortunately, they're never going to give us a direct answer about the story between Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess.
Thank God I don't have to fight Igor again. But yeah, they changed this twin mold boss fight drastically, because you had to kill one of them to even get to the Giant's Mask.
You had to kill the blue
Yeah.
one, because the red one
I
was a
know.
bee.
Excuse me, Link. We've already
If you go
established
through
that you
that
don't need to be
room,
flippy-dippy all about this. Ow.
a lot of hearts that you're
Looking
about
for a
to
fairy? Maybe the fairy's inside that bomb, that Beamos.
Welcome
we're
back
gonna
to
need
the
a fairy.
Gyro Master Room.
This fight is a pushover in this version.
I know. It's probably why they made it a little harder in the 3DS version.
They made it a lot harder. I think what they did with this fight is that they didn't have that much time, so they just made some random boss. Why do you fly so far?
You can
Can't see
destroy the
target, I
pillars,
just
right?
realized.
Most people, when they play this, they just do spin attack repeatedly. Because it's more effective, you don't get knocked around.
Also, when did they get the idea that the red one can spit fire?
Trying to spin.
And look who's attacking right now. Screw you, red one.
You can. Simple answer, Tails, you can. It is required.
In this version, just keep stabbing it. Or if you're really, really good at arrows, aim for the tails. The mask is about to come off in a second.
Oh, it uses magic. Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Kinda
Yeah, and the mask comes off.
That's fine.
Also, make sure you don't go into the void, because that's where he starts the entire fight.
In other words, that sandstorm in the distance.
Yep,
See anything. There.
there's the red one. Yeah, screw you in the 3DS remake. You deserve this. The blue one does not. They made so TL in the 3DS version. They made the red one pretty much harder, a lot harder.
You have to exclusively kill it with arrows. And then they give you the Giant's Mask. And then you have to fight the blue one in a fisticuff battle.
It's the red one, not the blue one. The red one heavily protects the blue one, and once you get rid of the blue one, the red one gets pissed.
Ah.
And then it starts making babies, it shoots more fire, and it's hell.
You have to actually, like, grab the thing and then fling it to the ground. Then you have to jankily try to
Yeah.
punch the massive eyeball. It's not great.
And it's interesting how it's the blue one. It's the blue one that makes the mask, not the red one. Which tells you that
Yeah,
the
they
red one is
gave,
a copy.
which baffles me why they made the red one super angry.
Probably because of the fact that, like you just explained, it protects the blue one.
It carries the fight in the 3DS version so hard,
Yeah,
and that's
you're
what I don't
throwing
like about it.
hands. You only have your hands. You can't use your sword anymore.
Link essentially just becomes a giant Hulk.
Us. We have nothing else to say. Just call us.
You don't want to. We don't want to kill our friend.
Actually, no, I think Majora's Mask itself is the only thing that didn't change.
Yeah, it's just Majora's
Forgive
math.
your
Forgive your
friend.
friend. Forgive a friend? What do you mean? What? Forgive what? Huh? What friend?
They're talking about Skull Kid.
I know. Tattle doesn't. Hey, look. It's the game of life.
The Ikana King, here to say thank you.
That is not the Ikana King. That was the magic trapped by Twin Mold. Life can finally come back here once more. And the souls can finally rest at peace.
I'm gonna go fill
So
every
rest in
bottle I
peace.
own with a fairy, and I want to try to actually take on Majora with the Great Fairy Sword. Not the Fierce Deity's Mask. I am going to get the Fierce Deity's Mask. And I'll probably use it on the second phase, but...
I think
Well, I
if you
mean, if you
get
want
the
to collect
first...
fairies, you should probably go back to the other dungeons.
Oh, so it was the shack closest to the music box house, by the way.
Why would I want to go back to the
You're
other
right.
dungeons? I can't use the Great Fairy Sword on, like, 3 of the 4 bosses, and one of those 3 bosses is a pain in the ass to fight with a sword.
Again, we already said the Great Bay Temple is not necessary, because it does nothing.
It doesn't do anything in Twin Mold or Gyor's fight.
No, he
You
means,
can
like,
use it against
Technically
when
God.
you save the area, it basically does nothing. It gets rid of the murkiness in the water, apparently, for Zora's domain.
That's the only thing that happens.
Even then, that's really nothing. The murkiness of the water, that's water for you.
This has a chip in it. You gave me a defective sword!
Maybe it's from the Matrix. Maybe you're able to do slow-mo moves now. Maybe that's why
So,
there's a chip
the
in it.
Great Fairy's Sword is the only weapon that you can use while jinxed.
Because it's not assigned to be. That kind of makes sense. Basically, any weapon assigned to B will be jinxed, if that's how the game treats it.
What about the bomb tree? What do you mean, what about the bomb tree, Tails?
What about the bomb shoes? There's nothing to gain from using... Well, there's one thing on the moon you can gain, but... Otherwise, there's no other place you would use the bomb shoes.
Do I even need the bomb shoes?
For only one thing in this entire game.
Okay, is it a necessary thing?
Yes. Actually, if you're trying to get Fierce City's mask, yes. Otherwise, it's completely optional.
Then I will grab it.
They give you a chest with bomb shoes on the way there, though. So it's not that important.
Then I will just have extras. No, won't I?
Also funny how the bomb shoes is the only missing item in this game.
It's an optional pickup, just like how the bug bomb is optional in Twilight Princess.
It is
Most people don't
significantly
even
more
Do you
optional.
want...
end up getting it.
Yeah, it's significantly more optional in this game than in Ocarina of Time. Actually, no, they're about the same. Bomb shoes are not even used anywhere except for...
Isn't there a minigame that has you using bomb shoes in this game?
Yes.
And it
Yeah, but that's
sucks.
completely optional. It's required
Keyword, I
if you want
said
to get...
it sucks.
It's required if you want a bigger bomb bag, though.
Thankfully, I could give a flying fuck. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Okay, this is weird. Tell me, you're wearing the mask, right? But the shield? Yeah, the mask is behind the shield. So
Yeah.
how are you not getting hurt by that?
Because game.
So, fun fact, at this point in the game, the max number of hearts you can get right now is 19, where Zuzu is right now.
Without going into the heart containers and stuff like that.
No, I'm saying that's with heart containers and all.
So they short you by 1 heart. Why?
You'll see why eventually.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
why. There's one more heart container in the moon.
bingo,
It's
4 heart pieces.
yeah, it's 4 heart pieces.
That's in the original version. Do you know what they did for the 3DS remake, Starbun?
Added an eye to all the bosses. You
Well,
know,
he's
because
talking
they
about
want to be
Georg. He's
traditional.
talking about Georg specifically.
So in the 3DS version, if after you get Georg halfway down, they will get rid of the platform you stand on.
I prefer that fight over the freaking fight that we have in the original, to be frank. Because I don't like the chance that Georg has randomly grabbing you and chomping on you to take 2 hearts out of your health. One if you have the defense buff. Because he takes a lot of damage.
You're taking everything out.
The bum shoes are actually uniquely used in Master Quest Ocarina of Time, to be frank. I just don't remember where, because I play Master Quest a lot less than the original. Also, what do you mean by standing in the middle you can cheese it?
How many bombs can I hold with the biggest bomb bag I have now?
I think 30. Oh, you
Won't it
mean
turn
bomb
green?
shoes? Yeah, it would turn green if you have max.
I don't need the powder keg for anything in the moon, do I?
If you want to damage enemies, yes, otherwise no.
Oh wait, no, I know something I need the powder keg for that I want to go do. Ooh, I only have 14 in there. Sure, I'll take everything out.
Yeah, in the original you can cheese the twin mode boss fight by shooting arrows at both of the worms. They don't really do anything in the original, so
Interesting
you're
they
pretty
say
much...
so you can't use that stamp anymore.
Hmm. I'm guessing the reason why is because players kept cheesing the fight from the middle just using arrows, and it's pretty much even more easier than Aldwala. Aldwala. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah, twin mode's a lot easier than Aldwala if you use the arrows precisely.
Well, Soul, we got a couple days.
Wait, oh wait, no, never mind, you're flying. Are you doing the dog race? What do you mean capture the picture?
He accidentally took a snapshot.
Oh. I didn't even notice that. Huh. Oh, Keaton. Wait, you go here for Keaton?
Ah, shit, I did spin attack! Did I still get it?
No.
Wow, I didn't know Keaton actually spawns here.
The Keatons can recognize their own by the sheen of our tails. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Pick one of the three choices. Where does Crimea, manager of Romani Ranch, try to deliver her milk? The milk bar.
Yes.
Answer me this. Pick one of these three choices. Is Tingle the map maker left or right-handed?
I don't remember this one.
I think he's left-handed.
Let's try left. Nope. Well, since you failed that one, I do know another spot where you could get to Keaton.
A heart piece.
Pretty much. That's overkill.
He says, and in this weather if it's raining.
Okay. I'm gonna let Syl be the official dog picker.
Really?
What? Potentially. That's not surefire. The blue dog will always lose.
Wait, I should do pretty well.
No matter what the blue dog says, the blue dog always loses.
That is not true, Soul. You know that.
You know what you know what percentage I mean.
And there's also a chance that you can win by a glitch
one?
with the blue dog.
Close. It's a tie between that quote and another quote, but it's not guaranteed.
Like, what happens if you lose to the blue dog because of the glitch?
Mid. Mid. That's the other one that ties with that other quote that you heard. So those two have pretty high chances of
So
winning.
both the Browns.
So both brown dogs right now?
It's the wife and child quote, and the other one
What about this
is
one?
the Wait, what did he say?
Today I feel like I'm gonna win.
Mid.
Today I feel like I can win. ...
Mid. Low mid.
Seems like today the gold isn't looking very good at all.
Nope.
That one's the worst, probably. Nope, not today. The gold dog is actually not the best right now.
What?
I'm gonna take the
No.
day off. Stop moving.
He doesn't want you to pick him up. Very low. Low tier.
So, right now I don't think I've seen anything better than the 2 browns.
I'm here for my wife and kids.
I feel like I've grabbed
It's either the
everything.
2 browns and the gold one that I
which
can't
brown do
predict
you
the
want?
future. What does it mean by I can't predict the future?
Okay, so which do you want? Do you want the gold or the 2 browns?
And I'm gonna let Gyro pick.
I'm the one that said
You
you're
let
the
me pick,
official
I'm just
dog
gonna
picker.
choose blue.
I just only assisted which dogs has the highest chance of winning.
And I told you that you're choosing. Pick one, damn it.
I'm here for my wife and child. There
Taking
is
that
no
as an
way I
answer.
can lose.
I swear, if the glitch occurs,
The chance of that happening is extremely random.
Oops.
that's the thing. It's
That's
random.
not what it... No, stop.
You can only max bet of 99, I think, or 90. Blue is in the lead right now. Are you serious? And then the lead goes. Hey, they're coming up on that glitch corner. Okay, everyone cleared.
Please.
Like I said, this has a chance of being the #1 dog, so it'll be on the top 5 always.
Are you
but-
kidding
Oh,
me?
no!
It was the other brown dog.
Lost in the brown.
And that's why I said it's a tie between that quote and the other quote, because those are equally potential.
Well, I still got it anyways.
I got the herpes.
No.
But yeah, when you hear one of those 2 quotes, that you know one of those dogs is gonna win. And if you don't, then at least you come in the top 5. So that's almost guaranteed. Just rupees. A different amount of rupees.
Rupees in a heart if you I think bet a certain amount.
I heard if you actually bet a certain amount and come in the top 3 question mark? Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
You should still spawn. There you go.
I've been trying to
That's
do the
the
spin
other
attack
what I
of
was
that.
thinking.
To full of it's impossible
Yep.
to get is recognized by your G and or tails. Put you to the test. What instrument does the Skull Kid play?
Flute.
It's the No, wait. It's the flute.
So for this, pick one of these 3 choices. How many tiny cow figurines are in Clocktown?
Oh my word, this is so stupid. I want to guess 8.
What is it, Tails?
Yeah, that's my guess. 8.
10.
What time does Romani the girl at the ranch go to bed?
Sleep.
I would not be
I don't
surprised
think
if
that's
that
the
answer is right.
With the exception of when they do the alien thing, I think it's... Well, don't take my word for it, but I think it's 8. That normally, that's when she goes to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What is the name of the festival that is held in Clock Town?
It is the Carnival of Time. That one I do know.
How many
Hmm.
mailboxes are there in Clock Town?
1, 2, 3. I want to say 5, but I'm not too sure about that. It's between 4 and 5.
Save state?
So my first guess was right, the second one was wrong. Yeah, because there's supposed to be one mailbox per directional compass, except for one area which has two post boxes. Oh wait, you're doing the Deku thing now?
Why not?
Just so you know, you're not
All
gonna get the heart piece.
Why?
you have to do all 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
the same thing with the Honey and
And then
Darling
he
gallery
bans you.
thing.
Then he bans you.
Okay.
There is another heart piece I'm thinking of that you could get right now.
The one on top of the Poison Hut building.
Wait, before you do that, do you have the all night mask?
I do
Go to the
actually.
grandma. Yeah, go to the grandma. Because that's another way you can actually skip the day and get rewarded for it. Other way. Do the 2-hour story first. The Carnival of Time.
Carnival is almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Carnival time. Each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and the moon are in alignment, paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. The Carnival of Time is when the people of the four worlds celebrate that harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants, who are the gods of the four worlds. Now it has become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. It is said that if a couple united on the day of the festival and dedicated a mask as a sign of their union, it would bring luck. The centerpiece of the carnival is the clock tower, and on the eve of the festivities, the doors to the roof are opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held, and an ancient song is sung. All these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come.
So this basically tells you what what the whole
On the eve of the carnival.
thing is.
I mean, the eve of the festival. Alright, now do the all-day story.
The Four Giants, is it? This is quite long, but it is a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. Someone's deeming me to say. Four Giants. This tale from long ago, when all the people weren't separated into four worlds like they are now. In those times, all the people lived together, and the four giants lived among them. On the day of the festival, it celebrates the harvest. The giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, 100 steps west. If you need us, call us in a loud voice by declaring something such as, "The mountain blizzard has trapped us." Or, the ocean is about to swallow us. Your cries shall carry to us. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this, a little imp. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the four worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the four worlds. Repeatedly he wronged all people. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the four compass directions. The giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. O imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. O imp, leave these four worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart. The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the four worlds. And the people rejoiced, and they worshipped the giants of the four worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after.
Now you want to hit I don't know for this one.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
That was odd.
She would not give you the heart piece if you actually got the
Wait a
answer
second, it's
right.
not the final day. Damn it, Soul!
You were gonna use the Song of Double Time, so...
To go to the night so I could get the second gravestone.
Well, we don't need that heart piece now.
Well, now I need to get a
It
heart
was
piece from
between...
somewhere else.
Well, it was between that and the grandmother.
Well, now I need 3 more heart pieces from somewhere.
Did you get the Dodongos one?
The what?
Did you get the Dodongo heart piece?
I don't know what that is.
It's on the west side of Clocktown in the snow area. There's a grotto underneath one of the snow mushrooms. You go down that,
How
defeat
do
the
I get under a
Dodongos, and you get
snow
a heart
mushroom?
piece. Yeah,
How do I get under one of those?
it's just a hole under one of those snow
How
mushrooms
do
in
I
the
get
mountain.
under the snow mushroom? That's the
It's
question I
straight up
asked.
there. When you arrive there, you're just gonna be able to see it.
It's on the top?
It's underneath it, on the floor. It's underneath one of these giant mushrooms. Is that one right there? Oh,
That didn't kill it? Damn.
oh, 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 oh. You maxed out on the rupees.
Okay, I need 2 more.
Did you get the... Well, that one's a little tricky. Even I
I
have a
need
hard time
easy
remembering.
ones.
Well, I
Isn't
mean,
there
it's
one on top
easy,
of
but
the
it's a little
potion shack in
time-consuming.
the swamp?
You've talked over
The one
some.
I'm thinking... The one I'm thinking about is the Gossip Stone Heart piece.
I haven't gotten that one.
Basically, you have all 4 masks, so you could potentially get it.
Potentially get it?
Yeah.
Stay off of me. Where is it?
There are... let's not do that heart piece, because there are 4 holes in each of the cardinal directions. And
So
you'll know
give
when...
me another one. An easier one.
Alright, I'm thinking... Eh...
What about
Go
on
to
top
Tana-
of the
Go to
shack
Tana Canyon.
where
Warp.
Yep. Since you cleared since you defeated Twin Mold, I think you have access to this now. Also, there's also a second heart piece I could do, but it involves fighting all of the mid bosses you've faced up until Twin Mold. Okay, both of these are combat oriented, so you want to go straight,
Straight? This way?
not that way. No, to the left of the music house. You see that house on the hill over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go in there. It should be that one in front of you. Oh wait, is he not here? Hmm. I guess it has to be before you defeated Twin Mold. Hmm. Alright, there's an... Wait. I don't think he's gonna be there either. If he's not there in the
Okay.
first place. Yeah, the other place I was thinking about was the behind the waterfall on your right. But I don't know if he's gonna be there since he didn't show up for the first one. You have to swim over there. There's a sun thing. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be here though. Why are you here? Okay. Basically, this challenge nets you a heart piece, but in exchange for that, you have to face your past battles. So on the left should be Dynalphos. The middle left should be the Wizrobe. The middle right should be Wart, and the one on the right should be the Garo Master. Extend your life energy more. What are you talking about?
Okay, so I'm not
Oh, he
allowed to
wants you
have
to be
this
at
one?
full health. You must be talking about the fact that you don't have full health.
Wait, well then... Are you kidding me? You fucker. Get over here. Heal me. Oh my god. What?
And it's gone.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I had to open every pot.
In other
You
words,
actually need
or
more heart containers. Alright, then free you, man.
Well, you've led me down a dead end for 2 heart pieces. Is there none just in the overworld I could get easily? They're just kind of sitting somewhere?
I don't remember if you got the one on top of the shack in the
Yes,
poison.
you watched me do that. We went and rewatched it together.
There's a lot of mini games. There's a lot of mini games you don't like that you could get heart pieces from.
Yeah, I really don't
However,
like the
there's one.
minigames. That's why I'm asking if
There's
there's any in the
one.
overworld.
You need magic beans for it, but there is one in the ocean that you could get to in spring water,
Magic
which
beans
requires
isn't
a bit
that bad.
still.
I can just go to the southern swamp to grab some magic beans really quick.
There's also the hag shooting thing if you actually defeat Odwalla again.
How many fish do I need to make the old hag's fish grow?
A lot. That's all I can say.
Gee, thanks. That's another one I don't have personally. Is there any other magic bean related ones I could get potentially?
I think that's the only one. Oh yeah, there's a heart that requires you to go through 2 dungeons. These heart pieces are not nice. Oh, Don Garrow's mask, why do you forsake me?
Should I even bother going for this ocean one then if you can't even think of another one?
I'm thinking... Did you defeat all the eels?
Yes.
Alright, then that one's already gone. Did you race the beavers twice?
No.
Then that's another heart piece you could get.
Yes.
Oh wait, did you get the heart piece at the bottom of the waterfall next to the beaver's place?
No.
You could get that really quick before the magic beans.
Okay.
Excuse me.
The ocean one is way more depressing. I'm talking about music. There's also a heart piece you could get in the ocean spider house too.
Yeah, there is that one. I'm puzzle related though. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna stop after this one and just do another Song of Double Time after getting these 2 heart containers. I'm not going for 100% completion, but I wanted to go ahead and get an extra heart. I wanted to be full before going and getting the 4 heart containers in the moon.
Let me look one other thing up as well, because there's also another heart piece you could potentially get from the Zora band.
Yeah, but if I can't get a full set of 4, what's the point? Ow.
Fair.
Well, isn't there 4
Like-
pieces in the...
Why? 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 So you have either the magic beans or the beaver's race.
Magic beans.
Also, before you do that,
Where am I going for the magic beans?
you have to go back to the main part of the ocean. And right above the pirate's fortress, you should see some sort of thing you could use your hook shot on.
I love the Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, there's a ledge leading. There's a ledge on the right before you reach the pirate's fortress where you can actually hook shot into several trees. This is not a high place. You also need spring water. Did you get the spring water?
No.
I mentioned
Hear you say
magic beads in the
spring
spring water. Oh boy.
Where do I get spring water from?
Clock Town or the swamp area.
I don't have a bottle open for that.
The spring water is for the magic beans to grow.
Can't you just use the Song of Storms?
That is a good question. That would mean that would be the other use of the Song of Storms.
Where am I going?
So you see those ledges up there?
Yeah.
The harpies is on the far left one. That's where it's located. Wait, but dang it, you need the Scarecrow song?
Are you leading me in wild goose chases right now?
And I know there's a harpies up there, but I'm not sure if you need the Scarecrow song too.
If I remember someone's playthrough of the 3DS version, you do. But I don't know if that's 100% sure if the original or not.
What is this?
A hole.
Yeah, I can see that much, but I meant where does it go? Soul?
If this doesn't work out,
That hole?
get it? I'm not sure where that hole goes, but it's probably not important. If this doesn't work out, you could just straight up go to the Zora band. Because I looked up the information required to actually get the heart piece for that one. A down up, A down up. Mobile spring water. Nice. Yeah, the heart piece should be in there.
Why is there a fairy there? Oh wait, never mind.
Because that's where you need the Scarecrow song.
He's gonna try to make it with a good...
Well, I hit the wall and lost all momentum, but I
Yeah.
don't think I would have made that anyways.
was a
So
good
yeah,
try,
go
though.
to Zora's domain.
Is Soul over here leading me in wild goose chases?
Yeah, you don't have the
Hey, at
Scarecrow
least I
song,
saved your butt
sadly.
with the... At least I saved your butt on the Song of Storms,
Yeah,
thinking
but it
you'd need
didn't go
spring water.
anywhere.
It
That
almost
requires
did.
a lot of stuff. The fact that you need the Scarecrow song for that too is just... So yeah, just go to Zora's domain. This should be an easy heart piece to get without the extra lore details. Are you gonna get the heart piece from here?
Yeah, I at least know where this one is. And it doesn't require me to try to play the songs with my thumbstick.
Captain Kita.
It's been a long time since we've seen you. As you've ordered, we are investigating the secrets of this place. Seems the green should be second.
Green second.
Yellow should be shot
Yellow fourth.
fourth. Red should be shot fifth.
Green, yellow, red.
Blue should be shot third.
Green, blue, yellow, red.
Yeah, but what's first?
Shoot one and find out.
God, this is gonna use so many fucking arrows. Let me just do green twice first. Nope. Okay, and then it was green, blue, yellow, red.
Yes. Oh, there's a sixth one? And it resets. Green, blue, yellow,
Blue,
red.
yellow, red.
What did I do? Blue?
Just
red?
try each one. You just did blue first.
No, I meant last.
You already did blue.
You
You already
already-
did blue. You already did blue.
You
You
did
already
blue
tried
already.
blue. I bet it's red, red.
Blue, green,
Ah, shit.
blue,
Blue,
green,
green,
yellow,
blue, yellow,
yellow,
red, red. Try red, red. Nope, it's green. Blue, green, blue,
Oh my god.
yellow,
yellow,
red,
red.
green.
I used so many arrows.
Skulltula.
That'll give you more arrows. They're gonna fall right in your head. Or nothing falls on your head. None of them bothered to tell you what came first,
Or last.
Well, there's
so you're gonna make them pay for it.
there are two more stall child that you could talk to in this place. That's in the library. They would
Oh.
tell you.
Well. Time to go buy me some arrows, and then we are going into the clock tower.
Instead of using the song,
Or you
talk
wanna
to the
use-
scarecrow.
But he has copyrightable music.
Or do you think he's gonna play that that one JoJo Bizarre Adventure song on high speed?
Why was there a golden skulltula on the wall?
Because
That's the spider house.
I thought you got all the skulltulas and freed the curse of that guy. Oh wait, it resets, right?
Reset cycle, Majora's Mask, ring any bell.
I just realized to get the Fierce Deities mask, I'm gonna have to give up my Keaton's mask. That's sad.
48 degrees out. Fur.
And they don't even give them to you back. I was thinking about wearing the Keaton's mask while beating the shit out of Majora, but I just realized I don't get to keep that. Think these work on Majora?
No, but
Probably do
one could hope.
stunning.
Scarecrow. You don't talk to the Scarecrow.
Yes, Tails. Did you not know that?
You have to give the children on the moon every single non-transformation mask in order to get Fierce Deities mask.
There, I'm stockpiled on everything.
What does the bag do? Is that just a bag upgrade, or is that just...
It was a bag upgrade, not one I can use now.
Ah.
Play until night.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's a song.
Night of the final 12th final remain. Inside seems to have gotten dangerous. Yikes. So this guy pretty much tells you that you can actually manipulate the Song of Time.
Yeah. Both of
If
them
you
do.
didn't know that already.
I already did. But it's also
What about
you
the
don't have to
Scarecrow's
actually
song?
learn it.
You get the Scarecrow song from him if you pull out the Ocarina straight up.
Ah.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
wait, wait,
time
wait,
is
wait, wait,
moving
wait.
slow.
What?
What?
Oh wait, that's right. You don't have the ability to... Yeah, you can't show him the Titan mask.
The what mask?
The Happy Mask Salesman.
Yeah, you can't really show him the mask at all.
Oh yeah, I could
It's
go
a
ahead and at least
transformation
show
mask.
him one mask. The Gib. Oh no, we showed him the Gibda mask already.
I think you already showed him it.
Yeah.
He did last stream. Did you do the transformation mask with him?
I don't think he responds to
You
those.
can't.
He does.
He
He pretty
does?
much says, yeah, he pretty much says that is the body, that's the mask that of a soul that you cured of like sadness or something like that.
Oh, that shape. You have the spirit of the Zora who could not be healed. So then, have you recovered Majora's mask? You still haven't done it. I keep telling you that if you don't get it back soon, terrible things will
Look
happen.
at his angry face.
Only 11 hours
Look at
remain,
his-
but time is not eternal. Please make the most of your time. Surely you should not be able to do something. Believe in your strengths. Believe. So he actually has a special line if you're, like, out of time.
When you say at a time, you mean like literally talking to him at the strike?
Basically, yeah.
Well, maybe we should do a save state and show it off.
I could try.
Does he say some? Does he say something like "There's no time left"?
Well, let me
The
turn...
giant mask can only be used in one place, Tails.
Here, let me
The
make a
giant's
save
mask.
state.
Yeah, the giant mask can only be used in one place, as Gyro says.
So you can't show it to him.
You can't wear it
I don't
He
think you
anywhere
can
will.
even
else.
show it to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
You can't, 'cause it's gonna be grayed out.
Why did you try to...
I tried to do the reverse one. I'm not good at knowing these songs.
I am.
Wait a second. The clock stops when you're inside that room.
Yes. I'm supposed to do it like
Yes,
So
it
that
right
does.
at
means
the
that if
end.
you go there at literally the 0 second,
When it hits 0, that's when the thing falls. You want to go there in milliseconds.
Pretty much.
I'm, does he say the line when you have less than an hour left, though?
I think so, yes.
Well, this is a good opportunity to show you how huge the moon is in South Clock Town. Yeah, he did the mummy mask, the Gibdo mask last stream.
yeah, we did. Did you show him the Goron though?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you already did.
That slipped right past me.
And I guess re-talking to him with the Deku mask doesn't do anything.
No, since he already gave you the Deku mask.
I'm giving up my Keaton's mask last.
I should keep the bunny hood last.
Well, I have to give up, like, all of my masks at the very end, so I can hold on to the bunny mask to last too.
The shaking is aggressive. Zuzulem will grab them ears and give them. You might want to read that.
The Star Bun is losing their mind as they continue to talk in rhymes.
At this point, the moon's gonna probably start shaking every hour and a half. You might want to look up since the moon is the closest in South Clock Town.
Why? Why would I ever want to do that?
That's what it looks like now, and then when it's like the final area, you're gonna see a drastic difference.
Soul, you should give it a
The
kiss.
most no. The most notable difference is actually in South Clock Town, to be frank.
Maybe the moon just
The moon,
wants some love. You should give it a kiss, Soul.
no.
He's right there. Come
But
on.
yeah, if you
He's
look,
waiting.
how about you let that guy do that? Tattle. Oh, she's gone. Okay.
Tattle, whack his peepee.
Why'd you say that?
The
Out of
chat
out of
got
all
all
the
weird.
out of all the two-handed weapons in the Zelda series, I think the Great Fairy Sword is probably my favorite.
It's as strong as the Begoran sword, I give it that. Maybe potentially stronger. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention this because it slipped past me back in the Stone Tower. But the part where Aaron stopped after like 2 years of hiatus from Majora's Mask was actually the Gomez fight. And that's where he had it. That's where he rage quitted the most. And then he left the game for a 2 year
Oh,
hiatus.
I should actually create a save state when these doors open rather than one I had before, so I don't have to wait again.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking you were going to do.
I think the Great Fairy Sword could have been better if they had just made it an sword upgrade that you could change on the
I'm
equipment menu,
sorry.
much like the Vigoron
What?
sword.
I'm sorry. Did you not encounter this cutscene once?
No, I have. It would have
Why
had.
is it playing now?
It would have had
It will
to
play
get
every
up there.
time.
That's so weird.
It plays every time, Soul.
No. That should play only once and done. That's so weird. Also, another fun fact, if you actually let the clock strike midnight outside of the clock tower, a different type of cutscene plays from outside of the clock town. It has the same meaning but different location. It wasn't a boss, it was a mini boss that Aaron hated so much. He never got the defense upgrade from the Great Bay Temple, and his hearts was around like 7 hearts. Gomez does 1 heart of damage to you every hit, maybe 1.5. And he rage quitted at the fact that there was a lack of health. And a lot of people in the comments are saying that he wasn't playing the game right, or like things were not, like he was not doing stuff that he was supposed to. That's what people were saying though, because Rumble World, what?
Pokemon
Yeah,
Rumble
but that's what
World,
people were
I like
saying.
that game.
Yeah, that's what people were saying about Aaron's playthrough of Majora's Mask. He rage quitted so much against practically death that he just took the 2-year hiatus from Majora's Mask. And when COVID came around, Aaron and Dan wanted to resume some games that they never finished, and Majora's Mask was one of them. So what happened in actuality was the stream after Aaron rage quitted on Gomez was that he lost the entire game file and he had to start the game fresh.
Don't worry about it, Starbun. Obviously, Gru is going to steal the moon.
Ouch.
Szuzu, I want you to look at the moon once more from in
I
front of the
did.
door. No, from I didn't finish. From when there's 1 hour left on the clock,
But that's too close. I want to be near this door.
then you could do it from near that door.
I can't see the moon from this door.
Well, you can now. It got bigger. You can also slow down time.
Do you have to press the A button to get into the door, or do you
No, I just
push
shove
on
into it.
You just push it. You just shove it.
Oh.
Basically, Aaron is the grump and Dan is the not so grump from Game Grumps.
A game that I would love the Game Grumps to play sometime is actually Bug Fables, because they played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and I have
You
tried...
mean Dan played? You mean Dan played Thousand Year Door? Aaron never touched the game.
Yeah, well, he was present at least. Anyways, I have tried to, like, contact them in the past, but it never goes well. I never get a response back.
Because Aaron doesn't look at comments. You should know this by now.
No, not comments. I've tried to, like, contact their, like, business email and be like, hey, do you mind if I buy you guys Bug Fables on Steam or something?
I think we could look at that moon once more.
Lies. Fine.
The sun's coming up too. Oof. Not from there.
There you have
Oh my word!
Give him a kiss, Soul! This is what you wanted! Give him a kiss!
You have 50 seconds. You might want
Get him
to
a
do
big
something right
sloppy
now.
smooch!
45 seconds. Or 45 minutes.
And now the dings
30
are
minutes.
getting more and more together.
35 minutes.
Oh,
35 minutes frozen.
wait, I thought he.
You're still wearing the mask.
Wait,
Keep up the pace, I'm counting on you to get my mask.
You were wearing the mask.
Oh, you? Were you able to get Majora's Mask back? You still haven't done it. I keep telling you that if you don't get it back soon, terrible things will happen. Now,
Like
no
right
time
now?
remains, and time is not eternal. Please value your time. Surely you should be able to do something. That's the line, by the way.
You
okay,
might
so
want
now
to
we
slow
just have
down
to bum
time.
rush up. Nah, we can make it.
If I don't target the sign...
Totally make it if you don't get stuck on a sign.
Because when I go up here, time resets again, doesn't it?
Yeah, it resets to 5 minutes. If you don't have all the giants, the giants cutscene plays, yet the moon still falls. And
That's
that
because they can't stop the moon.
going on to what I was saying, after that cutscene happens, when the giants come, you know, it's futile, and now you have 1 minute on the clock. Because that entire fiasco takes 4 minutes for some reason.
Still wish you could try to shoot an arrow at him just to see what happens, like a light arrow or something.
He still shrugs it off. He's a skull kid. Skull kids like shrugging off attacks whenever they feel like it.
Oh, I never bought sticks. I don't need sticks. Right, down, A, down, right, up. Oops.
Man, you should take your time with your songs. Oh, I see the sun. What is Starbun gonna backwards long jump now?
Yeah, there's perfectly good stairs there. If he lines it up properly, he should just fling straight up to the moon's nose.
I think that scream from Skull Kid was where Majora finally took control.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. That Skull Kid pretty much reacting to the giants coming. Because remember the grandmother story?
Yeah.
Skull Kid was really, really sad when the giants left. This was the moment. This was a moment where he was like, "Wait, is it them? Are they actually here?"
Stepped right through the fountain. You know, I wish for this game could actually be remade, like remastered, and they actually go and like have them actually crushing stuff as they step. Just because it would look funnier. Like, let me just smash through this fountain with my foot.
That would hurt. Well, the thing is, the mask took advantage of his loneliness, and it kind of took over Skull Kid.
And it stopped. They aren't even touching it.
And the reasons why the giants say "forgive your friend" is because it would have changed. They
And
would have
now
changed the heart back to
suddenly
Skull Kid.
the face is not no longer pointing down, it's pointing forward.
It stopped.
And then it's pointing down again.
We stopped. We did. It stopped.
Now, how long will it take me to do these extra mask side quest thingies?
You mean the 4 kids?
Yep.
How long? Depends on how well you do them. You could go in
Goron's
order.
one is the one that I'm worried about.
Because that one's all rolling.
Goron and Zora one are the two I'm worried about the most.
Here's a hint for the Goron. Once you have the spikes up, don't move your control stick. Just let the acceleration take control.
Wait, so you mean that your turning will be automatic? But isn't there a heart piece that's hidden behind one of the things?
There's a heart piece hidden in each of the 4 areas. You have to go out of your way to get each and every single one of them.
You know, I'm not gonna
I thought
bother.
there was a heart. I thought there was a heart piece also on the moon and around the tree.
No.
No, there's a heart piece in each of the child's trials. The most trivial one is actually the Zora one, but the most difficult one is the Goron run.
The Zora one I never remember the path.
That's why I said it's the most trivial. The moon's mouth is open.
Its eyes now glow with Majora. And it will try to fight back.
Szuzu just said he wasn't gonna go for the heart pieces.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be worth it.
Especially with the Goron
Ah,
one.
no, you
Ooh.
gotta be kidding me.
I'll go.
Yeah, and here's where they switch. This is where they swap.
Did you not see how many heart containers Szuzu had before entering here?
Yeah, I'm nowhere close to 100%, and I'm not going for 100%.
A lot of the mini games here are just tough. Because there's one heart piece locked behind the shooting gallery. There's one heart piece locked behind a thing you have to do after clearing Georg again. There's another heart piece you have to get. Well, two actually locked behind defeating Aldwala. There's a heart piece locked behind defeating two mid bosses again, and gathering all the frogs. That's what I'm saying. All these heart pieces are pretty lengthy to get.
And frankly,
There's
not
no
that fun.
simple one. Nice weather, isn't it? Mask, you have a lot. Will you too become a mask salesman? Get rid of the useless mask. Second, third. Oh, you're doing the Georg one first. Okay.
I just ran after the first one.
Well, you're doing the third dungeon
He's getting
first.
further away each time.
He's creeped out by these kids. I wouldn't blame him. Time for trivial stuff.
Do
Will
you
you find the
remember
heart piece
path?
first? Not really.
No.
Nothing about the moon I remember, so good luck. Will you find the heart piece first,
Okay,
or
I
will you
guess
find the entrance first?
Ah, fuck. I guess I went left and right. Right.
Left, right, right. Well, you found something. So, if you talk to these gossip stones on the moon, they will tell you the locations of each of the masks. As such.
Well, that was pointless.
Yeah, that's with every gossip stone that's on the moon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to the right first this time.
Right.
I guess I'm going left now.
Left. You chose left again.
Actually, I want to go right.
Is this
but
the
I was
heart
too late.
piece?
It's looks different.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
heart
why does
piece!
it look-
You
Stop!
passed the heart piece.
Ugh! I guess I'll grab it.
I thought you said you weren't going to get the heart pieces.
This wasn't
and here you are.
intentional! I don't know the path.
And I don't know the path either, so... Oh, trivial stuff continues.
I just love that we all see it and you're like, stop, stop, go back, go back. It's like, I thought you said you weren't getting the
Well,
heart pieces.
if
All I said was the heart piece was there,
Right.
and that was it.
Left.
Try going right the whole time.
Same.
Go. Right.
I think that's an end, and I think there's nothing there.
Yeah, I was just run the dead end ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. You already went to the
'Cause
left and you went to the
yeah,
middle. So try right,
you
right,
went.
right.
Right. Same. Right. Ouch. Ouch.
Ah, no!
Ouch.
I
Same.
fucking hate that you can bonk on this thing.
I think you're back to the middle one. Yeah, back to the middle. So the left path is where the hard container was. So the right path is the one we want to go through.
Well, round number 5.
You mean 4? No, wait,
Oh, you've
5,
been
yeah.
keeping track. I haven't been keeping track. I just said that at random.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Is there one more turn? Or did we not go to the far left? Maybe far left?
Well, I wanted to... So, right.
Right.
I went left twice on
Left.
accident, but what if I go right here?
Right. Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Dun, 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 dun. No way.
Okay, all left maybe?
This is so trivial. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Left. 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 Left.
Nope, that's a dead
Left.
end as well.
That's a different gossip stone at least. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Is it
dun,
left,
dun, dun,
left,
dun.
right? I don't remember the path. 'Cause again, I've
Left,
played the
right,
game, but I
down,
just...
up. Left, right, down, quarter circle, back, inward.
Left, left, right?
Fuck!
Maybe?
God, motherfucker!
Well, there was 4 paths that time. This is the one where the hard piece was. Now there's just a hard shard. I think I see the path. See, we're getting somewhere because the number of paths increased. So
Path
left
to the
ones,
Moonchild apparently the path to the Moonchild is apparently left, left, right, right, according to the Wikia.
I was trying to do
Right,
that on my
right.
last run. I googled it because I was getting tired of this. But I'm fucked up anyways.
Oh,
That's why I got pissed off when I messed up.
Not again.
a quick question: without the mask on, isn't it just a Happy Mouse salesman's face?
Yes. Can I ask you a question? The right thing, what is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everyone happy?
Does it make you happy?
I see why Soul wanted me to keep the bunny hood.
Either that or the Goron mask. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster.
Stop, child, you're the first I saw.
Oh, you're facing the first dungeon? Cool. Useless. Second to use. Third to useless.
Yeah, he only requires 1.
Yeah, because it's the first dungeon.
So where's the heart container in this one?
On the right side. At the end of the entire room. From where you're standing. It's So, do you know the difference between the yellow and the pink flowers?
The yellow usually shoots you higher and lets you fly longer.
Yep. Oh no.
Fuck.
I would have just waited.
You might have made it if you just
I was lined up
a
with it
little sooner.
originally, but
No, that's if you want to give up
That's not gonna
Teal
happen.
oh
and
no!
want to return to the moon.
I wanted to go on that flower and missed. So I could shoot over and go to the gold one instead. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Again? I keep being
Yes.
ever so slightly not on the flower and then not making it in before getting thwacked in the face.
That's a good way to put it.
Are you kidding? No. Okay.
Okay, that was interesting. Heart piece over there.
This heart piece of 2 of 4. I thought you said you weren't. Well, you already collected the Zora ones. I'm guessing you might as well get all of them.
This was a bad
Why is there
idea.
shaking?
Because you're technically in the moon, which is actively shaking and trying to crash into the planet.
Oh, you could just straight up go left now. You don't have to go right anymore. Also, one of these gossip stones tell you where to find a mask of truth, but really?
Fuck.
You're not gonna make it.
You're gonna
Yeah,
You
land
know
I
you
right
could have
in
gone
that.
back.
Oh,
Those stupid fucking spiky toothbrushes.
else has a question for you, Szuzu.
Mhm.
I shall speak it that for you. Tails, go ahead.
My eyes are
He's
bad?
asking if you.
That's why I have bad depth perception, is my eyes are bad. I just have bad eyesight. It's not something I can just magically fix.
Even with glasses.
Yes, even with glasses.
I wear glasses too.
Accidentally gives him the Deku mask.
Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as their friend?
Pulls out a clock. It's time to stop.
Halt, demon spawn.
This one's gonna require the most mass, 'cause
Yep, 4 and 4. More. 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 This one's combat oriented.
Well, I have the perfect thing for that.
I don't remember where the heart piece is though, but
The heart piece is at the middle of this trial. It's pretty much out in the open. One jump attack from the Great Fairy Sword.
Ow.
Ooh.
dead.
I think the next one is the Gyro Master. Either that or the Iron Knuckle. Hello.
Ow.
Flames are on fire.
Fuck.
Ah.
Ow.
Ah.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
That didn't count.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Just stabbing you repeatedly with fire.
Nope. Now time to blow you up. I'm dead.
Is this the heart piece?
Nope. Those, I believe, are bomb shoes.
What spot I'm supposed to use them on, though? In this room, or is it the next room?
I believe it's in the next room, because I know that chest has... I think... Yeah, it should have bomb shoes.
Well, I'm
It's
full
gonna
on
be
those,
pointless
so...
though, because you already have them. You're full on them.
Dun-dun.
This room? Soul?
No, not this room. Next one.
That's why I was trying to
Knuckle.
ask, before it was too late.
Knuckle. Not Knuckles. 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 Knuckles.
Why is this one ignoring my attacks?
Knuckles.
Because it's guarding.
Yeah, but usually you can do a jump slash after it does its double swipe. It usually is vulnerable for quite a
And
while.
that's probably the heart.
That's where you need bomb shoes. It'd be funny if if the Iron Knuckles actually said Knuckles. It's like a meme and say their favorite character is Knuckles. Oh yeah, the other chest was arrows, so this has got to be the bomb shoes.
But what's in
So
the
where's the
chest?
heart piece?
Yeah, the other one must have been arrows.
Soul, where's the heart piece then?
Keep moving.
Maybe it's.
You said the next room.
You said the middle of the trial.
Ah, okay.
Here you go. Now you have your heart piece.
Okay, but why is everything still
One
on?
more piece left.
There's a crack above you, probably.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, what happens if you run out of bomb shoes? You just fucked?
Maybe. Soft lock? Question mark? That one requires fire arrows.
What happens if you didn't have fire arrows? I'm just kidding.
Yes, Moon, we know you're falling. You don't need to cry about it. And that should be, yep, the angry child. Why would you give away the dance mask?
Because you don't want me to get rid of the bunny hood.
You'll probably have the Keaton and the bunny hood and a dance mask, all given to the last child. More.
Here, you can have a sad man.
How dare you?
Can I ask you a question? Your true face. What kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under the mask, is that your true face?
Are you saying that Link's already dead?
Well, now I can give it the bunny hood because I'm gonna have to anyways to even give it to the child.
Transformation
Wait, do
masks
not give away
are
the
not
Goron
required.
mask.
You can't.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they don't. They're gonna say no.
Yeah, they don't want that one. Hey, stop.
Oh, nice weather. Can you give a mask that you're wearing?
Oh, okay, never mind. No, I can't. Stop.
Mask more. Hide and seek.
You're gonna have to tell me when to stop before I need to stop.
It's like right before the last jump, I
It's-
believe.
It auto accelerates pretty much when you have spikes. So
Yes, but the
The heart's
heartbeats.
behind one of the ramps.
you have to keep going past the a certain pillar. Uh oh.
That worked out.
All you
Right,
have to do
angle
is just... You have to
Yeah,
bounce off
he
the
needs to.
chest.
He needs to angle this perfectly. This is what makes it so hard.
It doesn't help
And at
because
some-
I don't have the notches that a 64 controller would have.
I think the next part is about. Wait,
Not yet.
this is where you turn.
Thanks for the heads up.
I was trying to see ahead, but the screen was so small.
Why do you have the screen so small?
I'm on
You're
mobile.
multitasking again? Oh.
I'm on mobile.
This isn't baseball, Tails.
This is bull ball.
This is Goron bowling. And stop.
I don't have enough of a run-up. I have to make that turn.
And that other
No, he
turn.
said you... I thought you said that you turn at that bridge, or does that take you to the stone?
That bridge takes you to the child, but you have to keep going to get the heart piece.
Fuck.
Oh,
I saw that coming.
It'd be easier if I had a notch I could wedge the thumbstick into, like a 64 controller does. Because I'm pushing up, but it's rounded, so I'm sliding around on the top. I can't hold it perfectly straight. least not easily.
Boing. Boing.
Wait, I think I saw where the hard piece was, but, you know.
Oh, it's there. The heart piece is on that ice ledge.
Wait, could I just
What
stop and go
happens
over
is
the
that
bridge then?
do you have enough distance to get over that ramp?
I don't know. This is fucked already. Oh my god, this is the worst one of the 4 masks.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
You can use that, I believe, to launch back. Yeah. Actually, I think that puts you perfectly lined up.
Yeah, if I had a notch I could put my thumb into. What the
What?
fuck? What the
How did-
hell?
I think you
I'm
hit the
asking the
wall of
same
the
question.
second chest.
You cheating bitch?
Yeah, you clipped through the first chest and you hit the bump the second part of the second chest.
You motherfucker! Ha!
Good question. I'm asking the same one. How?
What is happening?
I am
Also,
wondering that too.
Is it broken? I don't want to have to do all this shit again.
boing, boing. What?
No, Isaac, I actually think he was hitting both chests at the same time, literally clipping the middle.
I just think he was straight up clipping the first chest and hitting the second one.
And you wonder why I say that this game needs a remake.
It does have a remake. The only problem is people don't like it that much.
Because it's not a great remake. It's
So you're
mostly an
asking for
upscale.
so you're
Motherfucker!
asking for a remake?
I'm not touching the thumbstick when I hit that ramp. I'm trying to use the
I'm
thumbstick
asking
until I
for-
touch that ramp, then I let go. I'm not touching it afterwards.
I'm asking for an HD remaster.
That's not gonna happen for a very long time.
There's a ramp, yeah. This is gonna be tricky. Careful.
Thing is, I still don't have a notch I can put my thumb into. I can't.
Oh,
I don't have a notch I can put my thumb into like a 64 controller. This is bullshit.
Okay,
they couldn't predict the future.
I'm gonna say next time you get to that save state.
I believe save stating is rather fair. Because you don't have
Oh
notches.
my god. This wasn't easy on the 64, but like... At least you had the notches you could put your thumb into to actually just perfectly go straight. Same with the GameCube, which these technically got a port to.
Yeah,
Albeit
we've
not
already
a
seen
good
the
port.
Joy-Cons for the You're Gonna Miss. Somehow landed right on that. And hitting the middle, yeah.
This is bullshit. I was not touching the thumbstick there. It just started going AWOL. I'm letting go of the thumbstick like Soul said to do whenever I hit that first ramp. This is me trying to use the thumbstick the whole time. Doesn't work.
This is just an evil puzzle. Bottom line.
Yeah, they didn't change it in the 3DS version, and it's just as bad there, because they also just used the circle pad. There wasn't a warp spot right in the middle.
Save state. Szuzu.
Shiitake mushrooms.
You
I
didn't
see
save
you
state,
watch
did you?
Spy Kids.
No, I never did. What?
So for the Szuzu, for the love of God, please use a save state.
No save states in the old version, no save states here. He actually made it.
That's the child soul. Where's the
Oh,
heart piece?
I told you it was behind of a. It's behind one of the rocks in the ramp. It's in a pathway where you can't fall off because it literally goes down a tunnel.
Fuck it.
I guess you have to keep. Never mind.
I remember where it's at. It's just getting to it. You have to kind of ping pong around a bit.
What makes you happy? I wonder what makes you happy doesn't make others happy too. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? Nah. You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora's? Are you ready? You're the bad
Yes.
guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play?
Certain items are disabled in this fight since you have the Fierce Deity's mask the first time. But that's it.
And then here's the theme for the clock tower. Briefly, before Majora just says, I'm coming off the wall.
Actually, what? Remember your battles. When something resistant would deflect your weapons, what's your backside usually like? What? What was its backside usually?
Get attacked from behind.
Okay, I can't rapid fire shoot with light arrows. Fuck! Come on. Oh. I'm gonna level with you. I've never fought this thing the normal way. How are you supposed to shoot that? No, seriously, how am I supposed to shoot that? I feel like I'm getting cheated right now. Huh? Excuse me! Soul, elaborate. Words, please.
Got it.
What the hell is it doing? This bitch won't stop moving! I can't shoot it! Soul, words, please! For the love of God! Or I'm gonna look up a guide.
I think
Guide's
it's pretty
better than I
obvious
am.
from what I'm seeing. From what I'm seeing, it looks like you have to wait for it to be behind you, and then shoot it when its back is its back is to you, which is its weak point. It stuns it briefly, and then you
but
can
it
attack
keeps
it.
flipping back around instantaneously when I try to shoot at it like that, and it's moving so much that I can't shoot at it like that.
As a matter of fact, Arrow, that's not the right method.
Well,
See,
here's the
look at
problem
that.
I have when you're using. See, here's the problem that I have when it comes to doing the auto lock. The movement with it, the auto aiming is so slow.
Yeah, but I can't stand
That
still
doesn't
to
matter,
shoot at
Darrow.
it. Because then
What are
it's
you
gonna come
supposed to shield
flinging
it,
at me.
Soul? And then it gets stunned, and then you can shoot it?
Just look up a guide.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not the one fighting it.
Since Soul's being an ass, I'm gonna go look up a YouTube video. Give me a minute, guys.
Because apparently I am not a good guide.
You're not even attempting to tell me anything!
Yeah, I've been wrong the last dozens of times, so...
You could at least give me a clue, a hint, something! More than
Wait
a second.
silence!
You want a hint? Use the Zora mask.
I was about to say try the Deku Nut, see if you can stun it, but I don't think that'll work either.
That's all I'm saying.
Then you could have told me that a long time ago. Nope, can't use that here. It's not an option.
That's because you have the Fierce Deity mask for the very first time.
So let me get this straight. You can't.
The
You're
very
locked out of
first
using
time,
the other masks.
when you get the Fierce Deity's mask for the first time, you're locked out of your other transformation masks and certain other items. The game
Wait.
requires you to use the Fierce Deity's mask for the very first battle.
Wait. Then what if you were to take it, put it on, and then take it off?
The Fierce Deity's mask? You mean like? Because
Yeah.
you get the mask right before the battle.
Right, but I'm saying, what if you put
You can't put it on there either.
I mean, what if you put it on and then take it off?
The Fierce
Just
Deity's
unlock
mask
all the rest
only.
of it.
The Fierce Deity's mask only can be worn during boss battles. It's the same case with the Giant's mask.
I know that, so what I am saying is, once you've put it on, can you take it off so that you can use the other mask? Or use certain items?
I'm not sure, but my assumption would be no. If you want to give a fair fight to Majora, I would recommend using the Fierce Deity's mask and then doing a rematch.
I almost feel like you should use the Deku to try to stun it.
It doesn't work on Majora.
No, Isaac, you're not being ignored, but what you're adding isn't really helping at the moment. It's just saying, let's please calm down. That's not really helping. Jeez, if that sounds a little harsh, but it's not helping.
And also, I don't have access to the Zora mask, so if you're implying I use that, I can't.
He didn't say anything about using any of the masks.
Yeah,
he
well,
just
he
said I've never
mentioned
used
that
I
arrows on
never
this
used
boss.
the arrows, so if he's implying I use something else, I don't have access to everything.
The best way to attack Majora at this point, if he didn't have the Fierce Deity's mask, would be to use the Zora's boomerangs. That would hit the back of Majora and you'd be able to get the shot. Bombs are
That
also
worked.
effective as well. Wait, what?
Bomb worked.
Interesting.
Wow, that was interesting.
Also, I'm drawing that away. Watch out for the fire attack.
Wait, they're laser.
Yeah, he does lasers whenever he's below half health for the first phase.
No. It's a laser. You can use your mirror shield to block it.
I'm aware, I'm trying to get rid of all the other stuff.
No, I mean, can't you reflect it back at the other masks?
Not easily.
You could
This is not
potentially.
twin stick.
You could.
That counts as damage, so... Okay, now it's gonna bum rush you again.
Okay.
Now we get to... What's it called? Majora's...
Majora's Incarnation.
Yeah, Incarnation.
So how do I deal with this
And
one?
this one... Good
I
question.
hope you can name.
Just aim... and get a lucky hit. Why is there chicken noises?
You could stun Majora's Incarnation by doing constant spin attacks.
The boss has 3 phases.
My bad, stun lock.
And now we get to the phase that's going to put... This is going to be the phase that puts everything that we've worked on to...
So how do I
Majora's
deal with
Wrath.
this one?
Arrows is still weak to it, surprisingly.
There's no more pods around here. Ow.
Majora
gonna have to
can
use the
grab
light
you, so be
arrows.
careful.
You're going to have to use the light
Ow.
arrows to get their hits, and I think...
You're too. Whoa, that actually worked. I thought you were too far.
Fuck.
I think we could potentially. Never mind.
Ah! I did side hops instead of a forward one.
I think it's only going to take 2 more, maybe 3 more to finish them.
Majora should be throwing Beyblades now.
Oh, mid-flip.
Fuck!
You got 3 more arrows. Oh! Ow!
Majora's.
I
Okay.
can't turn around. Are you kidding me?
If you have enough speed to jostle the control stick when they do that, you can potentially get out of that.
I should have rolled a few more times.
Get 2 more shots.
No!
Beyblade!
I'm not gonna get close.
Wait, you hit them with the bomb?
No, hit them with an arrow. Fuck. But I got
You
hit
just
by
need
the
one more hit, I'm
Beyblade.
pretty sure.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
There we
Yes!
go. Did it without any
I knew it was
transformation
just one more hit.
masks. That was way more stressful than it needed to be.
I never would have thought to use the bombs.
It was the only thing I could think of. It was a big blast, and it was gonna come right for me, so I was trying to time it.
Well, the thing is that it only would done it, which I thought maybe the Deku Nuts could do the same thing.
Did he
And
even
they're
have
faster.
units?
Yes, he actually did. So technically speaking,
Dawn
you
of a new
technically
day.
hard mode. Yeah, you can use arrows for the first phase, Isaac. We did see him do it. The problem was
Once.
that Majora moves too fast,
I actually used bombs instead.
and the bombs was the key for the. Yeah, the light arrows, the arrows and the is specifically for the last phase. Definitely 100% for the last phase.
Guys, you hadn't forgotten about me? I wouldn't have been able to aim at that. That's even faster. Still thought of me as a friend?
Also, just saying this right now, TL. Light arrows is straight up electricity. Magic electricity.
We call that stun magic.
Yeah, because on darkness and enemies that are like evil, it does like massive damage. But if you use them against somebody who's not even evil at all, they just straight up shock them.
Skull Kid.
Or if you use them against
Skull Kid,
evil beasts that aren't bosses.
let's play heroes versus villains. Proceeds to not be the hero.
Yeah, this is the connection to Ocarina of Time. He has the same smell as the kid from the Fairywood. He doesn't realize it's the same kid.
No, there's not one for this one. There's only 2 Nintendo Heroes books. And I've already read both of them. Mario? I read it on the Luigi's Mansion Day.
The manga isn't canon, unfortunately, Isaac.
Yeah, if the mangas were canon, then it would be canon that Minish Cap Link looks up people's skirts.
TMI.
It's in the comic. Sorry, it's in the manga. It's a part of it. It happens.
I know, but you don't have to say it.
I would actually believe that.
What, that Minish Cap Link looks up people's skirts?
Do you
Intentionally?
know how? Do you know how a lot of these links are portrayed, personality-wise, in like the mangas?
They have voicing, and they're usually very arrogant.
The Link is usually arrogant in a lot of mangas, depending on which Link you're looking at. Just taking courageous and making it
Hooray!
really
I'm really
bold.
hoping this doesn't get copyright struck. We're at the end of this one. Oh boy.
We made it, and we did it in the most
So,
unorthodox way possible.
So, Soul, are you
So-
looking forward to the Wii version of Twilight Princess?
mid.
'Cause that's the one I'm playing. I'm playing the Wii version.
I mean, I have no quarrels against motion controls, though.
I never said it was my idea. Tails, it is not my idea. I only
Totally
told
was.
him that there's motion controls for Twilight Princess. I did not tell him to play the motion control version.
You egged it on. So instead of the GameCube version, which I have played and beat, instead of the HD version, which I have played and beat, we're going to be doing the Wii version, which I have not to beat. But I did put in my Wii to test that it actually functions.
Only problem, you might go in the opposite direction a few times.
Yeah, you're going to be there.
So, fun fact about the credits. If you don't have certain masks by the time you get to the end of the game, instead of the actual cutscene during some of the... Well, instead of the actual cutscenes that play during the credits, some of them will replace the cutscenes you haven't done the side quests for with masks that you're missing. So let me see if I remember. So if you don't have the postman's hat, you will not get this cutscene.
As you can see, Gyra, even though it didn't actually go to the 4 areas, everywhere still resolved themselves.
If you do
I
not have
know,
the
that's the
leader's
thing that
troop
annoys
mask,
me,
you do not
because
have this
Because you
cutscene.
reset time.
No, wait, no, it's the Kimimaru's mask. My bad. If you don't have the Great Fairy's mask, you don't get this cutscene.
If you didn't save the fairies.
No, if you didn't save the Great Fairies at all.
That's what I mean.
Or if you don't have
only
the
to
Great
save
Fairy's mask.
one.
I think if you don't have... No, I think this cutscene still plays normally.
I don't think it plays if you let her get abducted.
I let her get up
The-
so many times.
Traumatized.
If you don't have the Blast mask, this cutscene does not play. It will just show a black screen with the mask that you don't have. That's what happens. If you don't have the bunny hood, this cutscene does not play. And instead it will show you the black screen with the bunny hood on it.
Not gonna lie, as much as Majora's Mask is like one of my favorite Zeldas, outside of the fact that the 64 controls aged really fucking badly, I'm really happy we're leaving the era of 64 because they haven't aged the most gracefully.
By the way, if you didn't have the leader's group mask, that last one wouldn't play. If you don't have the bird mask, this cutscene won't play either.
The only
Bremen
ones
mask,
that
that's
have
what it was.
aged even worse than the 64 ones are the original Nintendo Entertainment System titles.
This cutscene will always play normally because the Gibdo mask is required
You're
to beat the
required
game.
to.
Yeah, but if you somehow, in some way, don't have that mask, it'll replace it with the Gibdo mask. This one, you already know what mask will show on the screen if you don't have it.
Oh, of course.
But the thing is Cafe doesn't show up in this cutscene anyways.
The curse is broken, he's a grown-up adult, and we don't get to see it.
Probably
We're
because
looking
of
at it from his
limitations.
angle.
No, so TL. Wait, did you just type that question, or...? Yeah, so if you don't have all the masks, or if you didn't get certain masks, certain cutscenes in the credits will just replace
And
themselves
one
with
of the only
a black
things,
screen
one of
with
the few people who's not allowed to have a happy ending.
also that cutscene will not play if you have the if you don't have the pig mask, the butler one,
The
and
butler's
then that's
not
Dakota
allowed
masks.
to have like a happy ending ever.
That's because his son died.
He died to black magic pretty much.
But anyway, since there's a direct bloodline between Ocarina of Time Link and the Twilight Princess Link, there's no way that he could have died here. He needed to bear a child, which physically can't happen if he dies as a child and becomes a Stalfos.
So before we head off, do you know? So the Song of Healing, right?
Yeah.
If you look at those 6 notes in particular in a certain way, you might recognize the notes played backwards in a different set of in a different tone.
We already know, Soul.
I know. I'm just implying. I just like the Song of Healing better. Also, Zuzu's suddenly Pikmin.
It was originally in there before it was cut. What was the what was originally in there before it was cut? What do you mean?
So in the Japanese version, there was this weird little cutscene that was cut from the game with a little thing happening with Link and one of the Great Fairies, and it was interesting.
The Great Fairies were
Oh, that's
originally
probably
supposed
because
to
it wasn't.
teach Link how to use each of his abilities. There's supposed to be a whole training montage where she's supposed to be helping him do the abilities.
I'm guessing it was deemed too sexual.
What, a mostly naked
Yeah,
woman
I
manhandling
wonder.
a child?
Exactly. It's inappropriate for little kids, so we have to cut it out. Also, you should know by now that N64 games are
One moment.
always
Three,
they
two, one.
yeah.